Well, we are talking all that sparkles for the holidays and New Year's Eve here in the Bender Kitchen Live. And of course, that means some champagne, some bubbly,
some cava,
all types of stuff. Gary Grenner back here in the kitchen. Grapes on the Go. What's that all about?
It's a marketing beverage management company that I have, and what we do is we represent sparkling wines, all kinds of spirits around the country. And then we're just traveling around. We do a lot of education classes. We do a lot of tastings, a lot of events, and also we represent brands. So, we're out there promoting and trying to get some sales and build some things.
It's a nice job you have there, Gary. You could be doing worse things.
It's nonstop, but it's fun.
All right, so I made the mistake of calling everything champagne before, and you explained to us that it's from a specific place in France. That's the only reason you can call it champagne.
Right.
But talk to me about the different tastes from these different
the unique thing about champagne, just in general. So this is Mom's Champagne, which is a house, and then there's Bollinger. There's one of my favorites called Gosset, which is another house. And sometimes people just don't like champagne, or it's the fact that it's not that they don't like it, they haven't found their style.
Okay.
Each house has their own specific cuvee. They have their own specific house style. So it can be a little more brioche. It can be a little more sweet. You can have all kinds of different flavors. So that's why when some people say, I love this champagne, it's because they found their style that they really like. Champagnes tend to be more expensive than the other sparkling wines. And this particular one is a vintage champagne, which means it has a year on it. And those relatively are even more expensive than non-vintage.
Okay.
Then we go to Prosecco. The unique thing about Prosecco's on fire in the United States. This is Mignonetto. And there are a lot of Proseccos on the market right now. So you really, with Prosecco, you want to find a Prosecco that's does a little bit more in volume, because you want to make sure it's fresh.
Okay.
So this way, with Mignonetto or La Monica, you're always going to know that you're going to get a fresh bottle of Prosecco. Really, really nice white flowers, almonds, really great acidity. I love Prosecco. Mignonetto has always been a favorite of mine. It's not expensive. It's under $15. And it's something that you really, really can enjoy. Now, with all of the sparkling wines and champagne, the unique thing is you shouldn't wait around to celebrate just for holidays.
Bring it out, why not?
You should pick like a Thursday night to enjoy a bottle of sparkling wine, or actually with a great bottle of wine, you can do the same thing with a Prosecco or a champagne, and you can have it with your whole meal. And now we're in cava. Cava is from Spain. So cava is produced very similar to the production of champagne, and it's Spain's sparkling wine, which also is very delicious. And with cava, you're going to get some little toasty, little yeasty, all kinds of different flavors. So it's going to be a little drier.
Okay.
Now we're going to have some fun. Now we're going back to Italy. I'm a big fan of Lambrusco. There's been some bad Lambruscos on the market. It comes from the region of Emilia-Romagna, which is a place in Italy if you want to go spend a year eating, and that's it.
Who doesn't?
That's where you want to go. Lambruscos are a lot of fun. They all have different flavor profiles. This is a little bit of a drier one. I love this producer, and this pairs well with all types of foods. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that's also something different, really nice for the holidays. And then you have Chisano Asti Spumante. I remember growing up, and we had a lot of Asti Spumante in the house. It's got a little Moscato grape in it, so it gives it a little sweetness. And for New Year's and for the holidays, you always want to try something that has a little sweetness to start off the year really, really nice. And that's another opportunity. So when you go into the wine store, obviously you want to make friends with, you ask what's available. And you have a nice champagne, a Prosecco, a cava, which is worth trying, a Lambrusco, and also an Asti Spumante.
I like that. Now, how do you think we started to celebrate with sparkling wines? Is there a history, or is it just fun to look at? It's great with the bubbles. The glasses are fun.
I just think it's kind of cool. Just think about it. You know what? Have you ever met anybody, if you poured them a glass of champagne and they didn't smile? They weren't happy?
That's true. I mean,
like that. It's better than wine. People love to have champagne. If you get that old James Bond feeling when you see that movie and he's pouring, he asks for his favorite champagne, but it's actually something for celebration.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun.
Fantastic. And your books are still available, Gary, and they're fantastic, by the way.
The funny thing is, the books are available. They're ItalianWineNotes.com. You can order them online. They're Amazon. They're Barnes & Nobles. They're always available. Doing really, really well. My website, Grunner on Wine, You guys have crashed it a few times, which I find pretty funny. So right now it's down, so it has to come back up because we got so many people coming on. You know, first I want to thank you guys for having me this year.
Oh, we love having you here, Gary. It's always so fun.
This place is like a great family. It's been really, really enjoyable. You did kill my website, but that's okay.
But it's for the good reason, right?
No, it's great.
Fantastic. Well, cheers.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. There we go.
Happy New Year's to everyone. Have a great holiday season.
All right. And of course, we'll look for your podcast as well. That's a new thing you have?
Podcast is brand new. It's going to be wine reviews. And then we're working on a little YouTube channel where each week we'll come up with something new and do some interviews and do something a little creative.
Gary on demand. I like it.
Well, you got to keep on moving. That's,
All right. Right. We'll send things over to you.
All right. Thanks.